Well, Mark Hunt, after a glorious entrance led by New Zealand rap star King Kabisi, they touch gloves and we're underway, Tarak. Mirko Filipovic, the man they call Cro Cop. Can you believe that this guy used to travel twice a week, more than 200 kilometres to train in Croatia?
Yes, he's a very dedicated fighter. He's a small heavyweight again, but a very explosive heavyweight with a very good high kick on him and a good boxing combination, and also super fit.
Well, such an experienced fighter, 45 professional boxing fights to his credit. He is a southpaw, of course. You will see the right foot forward, and he will look to launch that rear leg round kick off the left up against the street slugger Mark Hunt. Hunt, of course, coming off that controversial fight against Nakasako and Shizuoka earlier this year. And Nakasako, the first man in history to drop Mark Hunt, Tarak.
Yes, he was. And Mark, just noticed again, since the Grand Prix, he's still carrying those extra kilos. I think he's probably just enjoying his money and fame too much lately.
High left round kick there off the rear leg from Mirko Cro Cop. They call him Cro Cop because he is one of only 40 special forces policemen in Croatia. And when there are terrorist strikes around Europe and terrorist threats around the world, he is one of the men they call in. We've actually seen him have to leave the K1 at certain times, Tarek, to go and do his special force duty.
Gee, we don't want to cross him in Croatia, do we?
He's one man we want to keep on side. Mirko Cro Cop, outside thigh kick to that lead thigh of Mark Hunt. Mirko already looking to expose that weakness, that chink in the armour that Nakasako discovered in January. The high round kick to the head of Mark Hunt that Hunt leaves unprotected. Of course, Tarek, last year in Melbourne, we did see Mirko Cro Cop go down to a flurry of punches from Mike McDonald at the Vodafone Arena, and that's got to be the game plan of Hunt here tonight. He's got to go after the jaw of Mirko.
That's right, but don't forget in Melbourne, Mirko was just overconfident with a big Croatian crowd around him, and he just opened himself up too easily, and McDonald just penalised him for that.
Comments from Tarak Solak, ringside here with myself, Michael Chevello. We're coming at you from the Rainbow Hall in Nagoya. 15,000 plus on hand. And this our main event, Mirko Cro Cop and Mark Hunt. Round kick to the ribcage there from Hunt, glancing left hand, that being the rear hand from Filipovic.
You can see those punches, the way they turn around from Mirko. He fully turns his body behind every punch. A real power fighter.
Interesting to note the trunks that Mirko is wearing here, Tarak, the mixed martial arts style trunks, those bicycle pants, tight-fitting trunks that he's been wearing in his MMA fights.
Not only is he a professional boxer or a kickboxer, he's also a professional no-rules fighter, which this man can fight any rules.
I'll tell you what, that's something I'd love to see Mark Hunt fight under. Have a bit of a slug under no rules. Such a great street fighter. Just to get it on with hardly any rules, it'd be interesting to see how Hunt goes.
You wouldn't want him to sit on you.
The big kibosh from Hunt. There's the end of the round. Well, all is in readiness for the next round of action. Both guys touch gloves. It was a pretty even second round. We move into the third. Long-ranging jab there from Hunt. He's got to start to pick up the work rate here. But he has been backing Filipovic up for most of the fight so far, Tarak, and that's got to impress the judges.
Filipovic's like more moving out, round, and coming in with a couple of stingy hits and moving aside again, just trying to pinch those points. He is a fit fighter, so he's going to try to make the best of using the ring.
Filipovic goes to the ribs. Hunt goes downstairs. Nice leg kick to the outside thigh there from the Cro Cop.
He's got to keep those hands up, Mark Hunt. He's keeping his hands low again.
Well, he might be exposed if he doesn't keep that right hand up. And Filipovic, as we said earlier on, one of his best weapons, that rear leg round kick to the head. He'll try and loop it around the back of the neck of Hunt. Snappy jab there from Hunt. Couldn't get it in on him. Again, Filipovic backed against the ropes. Nice solid 1-2 combination there. Good tidy boxing work. Really picks his shots well, does the Croatian. High left round kick to the head. Hunt was guarded up against at that time. Had a forearm covering the side of the ear. Filipovic just ducks underneath the left hook of Hunt. And referee Kakura, the megastar, such a celebrity, Tarak.
Big celebrity, Kakura, and he's just warning them with those little head clashes as they're coming in with each other. Two short men trying to come underneath each other with their heads.
Well, they are short, folks. If you've never stood next to Mark Hunt, he's only about 5'9" and 130 kilo. Very solidly built, but he's not a big fella as far as height goes.
Probably 140 at the moment.
Probably 140. One too many hamburgers for Mark Hunt, perhaps. One too many Wendy's burgers. Outside thigh kick there from Mirko Cro Cop. Couldn't clip him with the left hand there, Hunt, but he is maintaining a good work rate. pushing Mirko to the outside of the ring. Outside thigh kick there from the Croatian. Big wild left hand, high knee from Hunt. That's better stuff from the doctor. Probing jab from Filipovic, bouncing around on the balls of his feet. And look at the body on Mirko. He's so ripped up for this one, Tarek.
Yes, he's a very athletical fighter. But come back to the fight, Mark has to start cutting Mirko off. Cut him off in that ring and get him into a corner and just try to unleash all these big, powerful punches and kicks on him.
Hunt again, stalking forward. Mirko forced to cover up. Hunt got a right hand through the guard. Drops one down to the breadbasket. That one hurt Mirko. While Hunt just gave him a taste of the power, Mirko didn't like it. He spat it straight out. Tagging hand to the side of the head there from the Cro Cop. He is lining up that round kick. There it is! He got him! He planted him like a again! We talked about it, Tarek. We said it was the chink in the armour. And Mark Hunt's been exposed once more.
As Mark gets tired, he's starting to drop that right hand, and very dangerous against a good southpaw fighter that can throw a big left kick.
Here comes Mirko Filipovic all over him now, again trying to rattle Mark Hunt. Can he plant another good night Irene on Hunt? And there's the end of the round, saved by the bell. Well, Tarek, as we move into the fifth and final round of action, I tell you what, Mark Hunt, since that knockdown, has certainly been busy. But it could go anyone's way.
Yes, and let's not forget that it's short rounds. It's only a 5-round fight, and a knockdown does clearly win the round for the fighter that drops the other opponent. So Mark has to really come out strong, at least try to drop Mirko once throughout this fight.
Well, I do think that Hunt has been backing up Filipovic all throughout the fight. If that counts on the judges' scorecard, and it should, really Filipovic's only telling moment has been that knockdown in the third round. Since then, Hunt has been backing him up as he did all throughout the fourth. And now here in the fifth and final, they tie up against the ropes. And referee Kakura separates both men, warning for an accidental elbow from Mark Hunt. Hunt never takes a backward step in a fight. Double jab. Big right hand will make Mirko Cro Cop wish he was someplace else. And those shots have to take the starch right out of Filipovic. You can see some swelling under the right eye there of the Croatian. Hunt again coming forward, trying to land the big kibosh off the right hand. Short right hand to the side of the head. Mirko ties him up in a beautiful sweep takedown from Mark Hunt, Tarek.
Yes, and Kakura actually pulled the ropes at the same time, and that didn't help Mirko when he was going down on that slip.
Hunt stalks forward again. Mirko backed up as he has been throughout the entire fight. Hunt just wants to slug it out with him. He wants to turn it into a good old Donnybrook.
Got a few warnings for elbows, Mark Hunt, on this round.
Almost took another high left round kick to the head. Luckily, the forearm just came up in time from Hunt. And again, continues to stalk Mirko Filipovic around the ring. Filipovic does not want to stand there and trade blows with Mark Hunt. He cannot go toe-to-toe with Mark Hunt, and he knows that. Trying to remain agile now. Pecking front kick to the midsection, right in the gut of Mark Hunt. Good knee to the breadbasket there from Hunt. Tagging left hand. And that'll make Filipovic wish he played lawn bowls instead. Again, the Croatian backing up, dancing around on the balls of his feet. He thinks he's done enough to win this one, Tarek. I'm not so sure, though.
He's complaining about those elbows a lot, and Mark's elbows are coming a bit high. So he has to be careful. He doesn't want to lose a point at this stage of the fight.
Oh, he tags him sweetly on the jaw, smack bang on the kisser with the short right hand, and Kakuro again separating both men. Beautiful left hook there from Hunt, short range knee to the midsection. Nice right hand from Mirko Cro Cop, one of his best punches of the fight so far. High left round kick from Filipovic. Now Filipovic starting to turn it on, moves into the clinch. Hunt just dukes his way out of there. Again, the Super Samoan comes forward, the K-1 King. It has been a tough fight for him after having been dropped in the third round. But I think he's done maybe enough to take it. It all depends. You don't know how the judges are here in Japan, Tarek. Anything could happen. Nervous look on the face of Mark Hunt. Filipovic looks confident. That's one for Cro Cop. It could be an upset. There it is. Mirko Cro Cop has upset the K1 World Champion here in Nagoya.